today's adventure, we were back in the Lake District, on the south side of the picturesque lake of Ullswater. Trying to squeeze one last walk in before the new year, this time we were heading up Bonscale Pike, then making our way over to our second Wainwright of the day, Arthur's Pike.
Well, good morning. So today we're back in the Lake District, just doing two more Wainwrights. We're at a little place called Martindale, which you might be familiar with. It's just kind of off the side of Ullswater. The two we're doing today are Bonscale Pike and Arthur's Pike. Not particularly difficult ones, to be honest. It's quite a short walk because we're in December now. So obviously we've got limited time, limited daylight. So yeah. Didn't have a lot of time, so I just went to do a short walk. So yeah, we're just heading up. It does actually say on the website to start from a place called Howtown, but there's literally nowhere to park there. So yeah, we just extended the walk a bit back up into Martindale. So there's a little bit of a walk to get the walk before we start going uphill, basically. But yeah, it's nice here. Nice little church, a few areas to park. So yeah, nice place to start the walk. So yeah, we'll come back in a bit and see how we get on. So we've only been walking for about 2 minutes, and quite unusually you can see the entire path that we're doing all the way up to the top of the mountain. So we kind of follow down along here, cross over there. You can just see on the other side of the valley kind of winding its way up, and then up over to the top up there. So it's quite a steep path going up. Then once you're on top of there, you kind of head east for quite a long way over to the second hill, and then back along the valley near to the side of Ullswater. So it's quite nice to see where we're going when we're starting the walk. But yeah, it looks like a steep ascent. But first we've got a little bit of a downhill, so that'll be a nice easy start. Then we've got the hard work. We'll begin.
So we soon got down into the little hamlet of Howtown and then crossed over the stream there. Then we found our way onto this bridleway, which is quite a good path, quite a well-trodden path. It wasn't long, only a couple of 100 yards till we cut off to the right here, as you see on the video. And then we were going very steeply uphill, heading towards our first Wainwright of the day at Bonscale Pike. It was very steep, very wet underfoot. We've had so much rain in the last few weeks, so it was quite slippy in places, but we managed okay. And yeah. The good thing about gaining height quickly is the views. As you can see, they soon opened up and we got some cracking views of Ullswater in the distance there. Probably just over halfway up. It's so steep coming up that hill and really wet as well, so it's quite slippy, not easy at all. But yeah, we've just had a little bit of a break, got the drone out for a fly. You've probably seen some of that footage already. So yeah, so it's now just a pull. The good news is the tops are starting to clear. When we stopped here for a bit of lunch, it was still misty on top, but as you can see now, that's where we're going. It's completely cleared. The sun's just been out as well. So yeah, we've got some nice views opening up down to Ullswater. Got Hallin Fell over there in the distance, and some of the other fells coming into the sunshine now. So yeah, still quite a steep pull up. Michelle's already set off. But yeah, it shouldn't be long till we're on the tops now. So yeah, bring you back on the way up there.
So it didn't take us too long to get up that steep climb. Then you can see the path levels out quite a bit here as it makes the way up to the summit of our first Wainwright of the day, which was Bonscale Pike. The weather wasn't quite what we were hoping for. The forecast had been good, saying there'd be quite a bit of blue sky around, but it was quite cloudy, quite a bit of mist around, but the cloud level had risen, so we did have some clear views at the top, which was nice. Usually I would try and do a piece to the camera at the top, but the wind was quite strong, so I tried recording something and it just, the wind made it sound terrible, so just had to do a little voiceover for this bit. But yeah, we got to the top, some really nice views, so we had a little break here, and then I got the drone out for another little fly and get some nice footage of the area. So we spent a little bit of time on the top of the summit here, and we actually noticed on the map there was something called Bonscale Tower, which is what you see here. So we just wandered over and had a quick look at that. It's just a big cairn really, just two little cairns. But yeah, so after that we made our way down into, I suppose you call it a bit of a valley, heading over for Arthur's Pike. It was still very wet. Some of the little streams had become quite big streams, as you can see here. Something that usually dead easy to cross, I think, but because it was so wet, it was we had a few difficulties in places, but we managed okay, and it wasn't long till we were approaching Arthur's Pike.
So we're just coming up to the second Wainwright, Arthur's Pike. It's been quite a trudge, to be honest. It's very wet and boggy over here. It's actually just starting to rain a bit. The forecast today said clear blue skies. It's not quite worked out, but at least it's clear, so I'm still enjoying it. So yeah, not far to go now. See, following Michelle up there. Just another maybe quarter of a mile or so to the top of Arthur's Pike. Well, we've made it to the top of Arthur's Pike. It's raining, it's actually pretty grim. It's a bit breezy, a bit cold, a bit rainy, a bit misty. Not the weather we were expecting, but it's still quite nice up here. You can still see Ullswater in the distance. Michelle waving. I think the first one, Bonscale Pike was the nicest of it. You got a better view from there. But we've made it. That's Wainwright number 63 done. So quite a long walk back now. We're going to head back down in that direction and then back along the shores of Ullswater back to the car in Martindale. We'll see you on the way back.
Bye.
So as we left the summit of Arthur's Pike, we could actually see the good weather finally heading over from the east. So we ended the day in quite nice conditions. The wind had calmed down and the sun started coming out. So it was quite a nice end to the day as we kind of made our way down through the bracken, heading back towards Ullswater. And it was a long walk back to Howtown from there.
So we're just back on the main path now, heading back to Howtown and then Martindale. The light's started to fade, it's about 3:15. It's beautiful now, the colours of the sky are lovely. See the sun just setting in the distance there. Really pretty. It's a bit further than we thought, just past a little sign. It said 2.5 miles left to Howtown, another half a mile up the hill to Martindale, so I think it's going to be dark by the time we get back, but we've got our head torches, so it's not really a problem. But yeah, so probably won't do much more filming for now, but just a few little bits, and then yeah, we'll be back at the car in about an hour or so, hopefully. So yeah, catch you in a bit.
It was quite a quick walk back towards Howtown. You can see the sun setting in the distance there, and the light was fading quite quickly, so we didn't hang around for too long. But it was beautiful walking along the side of Ullswater, some really nice views. It wasn't long though till we were crossing over the bridge again in Howtown, and making our way up the final hill back to Martindale where we started. It doesn't really show up on the camera, but it was quite dark by this point. It's about 4:15, and the light is fading quite quickly, and we were the last car in the car park when we finally got back. But a really good day and a really nice end to the day. With the sunset, and finally got that good weather we'd been promised, so that was nice. If you made it this far, thank you for watching, we really do appreciate it. If you'd like to comment on the video or give us a like, and if you'd like to subscribe to the channel too, that would be really helpful. And hopefully we'll see you on our next adventure.